Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to Sidequest Gaming, where we look at titles both old and new to look for any of those hidden gems that you might want to give a crack and try out for yourself. We're back here with Commander Quest, which is a demo that, if you saw my previous video, I've given a shot as a first impression. It's the first time I've given it a go, and I found it quite fun. We were on a bit of a run. We weren't defeated yet, so I thought it might be enjoyable for us to go back in and see just how far we can take this run in one go without dying, just to expand upon the game a bit, give it a bit more coverage, and give you a bit more of a view of whether or not you like it. If you enjoy this content, if you want to see me continue with some of the games that I do some first impressions for, please leave a like, a comment below. Let me know that this is the kind of content you enjoy, and I will start to put it into my repertoire. So, without further ado, let's dive back into where we left off. If you need to see the previous video, I will have it linked below. Let's go. Alright, where we left off was at the start of our next run, which looks like we're going to be fighting a giant spider dude at the end. Let's dive right in. Let's have a look at our different options for our various choices with the pathways we can take. So we got battles the whole way through. I remember really liking, so relics will be on every run. I really liked the rest areas. I thought they were quite good because you can either heal or get some upgrades. And I definitely think we want a ability to go to a treasury to buy some things. We do have a fair bit of coin on us, so we could probably do that earlier rather than later if we wanted to. And the danger battles had some really good rewards. That seems a bit risky to run 2 in a row though, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. I think, looking at our options here, I think I like this track, at least to start with. We get to the Goblin Merchant early, we get a kind of random event and a battle, so it's kind of best of all worlds. Let's try this out. Okay, I like that they've changed it up a bit. There's some difference in the kind of, the background, the environmental effects. It looks quite cool. So let's see. He had just counterattack, standard process, and as you can see, I think I've managed to fix. If you remember from our last playthrough, we had a whole lot of blur issues in the past. I seem to have fixed that. All I had to do was a bit of a restart with windowed borderless mode. I did have it on the same settings before. I hadn't changed much else. But by restarting and going through, it seems to have kind of fixed up that blur we had on the cards in the background. So that's going to definitely make a bit of a difference for us. I'm not sure why that's happened. Alright, as always, we can start with our Tribal Chief. This is a new unit though, this catapult here. Is that going to be it's capturable. Ooh, I like the idea of a capturable unit. These guys are going to make one part. We're going to have to do something about them before the second turn. But let's see whether we can get to this capturable crossbow, because I really, really like that idea. Let's throw in a free mana stone boy. Oh, yeah, we probably want that too. So we can place this wherever we want, can we? Awakens when 15 can be summoned at the designated. I don't know whether it's a unit that moves. I don't know what it does. It's a structure, but oh wait, over here it says something. What's that say on the right? Area damage. It rose. No, I don't know. Let's just throw it out here. Our tree. See how that goes. We're gonna put in a tribal shaman over here. We will send back our chief to our deck, and you know what? Let's just get them all on out. Let's start whittling that side away. Let's go. Send it. See how it rolls. Okay, so unfortunately our tree thing is taking damage from this crossbow, but I mean, it is distracting, so that's not the worst thing in the world. Another Tribal Chief. This is one of those bounce back to hand ones. I guess we will bounce the archers back to hand and probably get our Bridge 4 guys out. Let's go, Bridge 4. Hey, we captured the catapult. That's fantastic. They're going to capture it back. That's not fantastic. What a shame. Oh, no good. But, I mean, he's so tanky. He's just soaking that for us. Do we still have some Bridge 4? We do. So, I think probably our best play here is get out our cavalry as some extras. Get out some additional militia here. We still have our chieftain, so let's draw 2 cards and hope we get something. We did not. That was a bad move on my behalf, but alright. Our horses are charging on in, that's great. Oh wow, okay. We're hitting the boss man. Alright, tribal chief. Mana stone. Shaman might as well, and we will throw back in. Yeah, yep, Mana Stone guy. The cavalry chewed through some of those guys. I think we want to progress up here, don't we? I should have done that the other order. I would have got more guys if I did Bridge 4 first, but oh wait, would I? Because they're not militia. It wouldn't have counted. No. Yeah, cool. We're coming in. We've got the catapult. We're making some progress. Let's go. Mana Stone. Return to hand. I love this loop. This loop's fantastic. And I mean, we've got a bunch out now, so let's get them, and let's throw. Yeah, and next turn we can get all the mana in the world if we don't win this one. And we did win this one. So, money, food, card. More Bridge 4. I mean, this spear wall's pretty good, but let's just get more Bridge 4. We're kind of stuck between a militia mechanic and a tribal mechanic at the moment. Okay, random event. Let's see. Enchanted helmet and labor market. While marching, you come across a strangely shaped helmet lying in the middle of the road. Helmets scattered on battlefields are as common as beer mugs on tavern floors, yet this one catches your eye. Picking up the helmet and putting it on, you suddenly find yourself standing in the midst of a vast labour market hidden by magic. Countless individuals are showcasing their skills, willingly or unwillingly, in search of employment, and a few of them catch your attention. Pay 5 gold to obtain 1 card from a set of 10. Sorry, pay 50 gold. Pay 50 gold to remove 1 card. Whoa! Well, we got the coin. Let's see how we go here. Gain 2 mana. That blood price is dangerous. Gain 1 mana and deactivate. We don't really have the ability to get mana back, so we don't really want this. We do want a tribal vanguard though, and I think he's the boy. Oh, 100 more to select another. I don't want to because we're just about to get to the shop, and I think it's just not going to be as good. That was a fantastic pull, but I don't think that cost is worth us doing. It seems you've done enough economic activities. You remove the helmet and look with satisfaction at your newly streamlined army. Now it's time to see how much your money is worth. That's a really good event. Alright, shop. Tactics cards will be used additional time this turn. Okay. Deal 4 damage to all units within range. Gain free placement to all summon cards in your hand for this turn. Ooh. Oh, okay. Does that mean you get to... No, it's not you get to put them down for free. You can get to put them where you want. I don't think that's as useful for what we're doing as it seems. Exhaust 1 card in your hand, draw 1 card. Not loving any of those, to be honest. Let's look at our relics. Start of each turn, if the total mana of drawn cards is 4, gain 77 gold. If not, lose. Ooh, don't like that. Increase your commander's maximum health by 60 when obtained. I mean, I did lose a bit before. Choose one supplier card from your deck when obtained. The selected card is always drawn on the first turn. Do I even have many supplier cards in my deck? Can I check my deck? I don't think I've got any. We have... Oh, supply, draw 2 cards. I mean, actually not the worst now that I think about it. Let's go... Yeah, let's go that. And we're going to have the draw 2. Because now we've got the Chieftain and the draw 2. Which is a pretty good combo for us to start with. Yeah, I'm fair happy with that. Let's go. Random or battle? I mean, the random event... But we get another random here. So let's go a battle, just so we get some rewards from it. Counterattack and ignition. Grants a flame upon attacking. Flame, receive 1 damage. Okay, so it kind of puts a dot on us, damage over time. Alright, so... Yeah, I think this might work out well for us. So, what do we got over here? We get our Tribal Chieftain out. And then we've got these 2. So we straight off the bat get a free mana. And then we can bounce him to hand. Get another free mana. This loop is working. Play the Vanguard, draw 2 cards. Okay, what do we want to... I guess we play Bridge 4 down here. And we might as well throw in that and get a bit more extra militia. So, he's a militia archer. I would have thought... Oh, I've been playing this wrong. Bridge 4 doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought it kind of... If you had him out, you got more dudes when you played a militia card. But no, it's all about the amount of militia cards in your deck. Right. That's okay. So if I just fill my deck with nothing but tribal or Bridge 4s, it's okay. That is a problem for us. We didn't even make it through. Okay, that is a huge problem for us. Don't go the fire pit. Should have seen that one coming. Okay, tribal shaman. Send back to hand. Back to the deck. What do we want? We probably want our free mana one. I like the altar quite a lot. Let's just throw that down there. And then we don't really have much else we can play of use. Let's do that. Just like how it soaks all the damage. Kind of puts a real stop on that. Okay. I guess it's unfortunate we don't have our tribal chief out anymore, but let's play him to draw 2. Not what we needed, but that's okay. Boom. Boom. What else would we want? Do we want Bridge 4? Probably like times 10. It's a good amount of guys. So let's throw Bridge 4 up there. We're just going to push hard that side. Oh, my tree's going, and that's a problem. They were quicker than I expected. Maybe I should have put the tree here to just kind of soak everything. And I'm on fire. I don't love that either. Oh. Can I see how fast they are? Is that the speed? Yeah, okay, so the speed's listed on the left of the card there. So they're 2. So I don't think they're going to make it in time to really cause me grief. Let's get him out. Return our... I guess we're just going to keep returning that to the deck. Some more... And I guess maybe we just go and make these guys all a bit faster to get them into combat a bit quicker. And hope that these don't make it the whole way down. Okay, yep, that worked. That got us some progress there. And now we're dealing damage, but we've got to do something about this now because they're about to explode. And if they blow up on my guy, that's going to be a massive problem. Chieftain can go over here. And let's go mana, bounce, mana, I reckon these guys could probably just soak it. I do have my little axe, so let's see what that does. Not a lot, unfortunately. But let's just, I guess there's no reason to not just increase the attack of these guys and hope that it does something. Hey, my tree's up and about. Look at him go. Wow, he's huge. Okay, so I feel like the moment the tree is in action, things start happening. Oh, he's great. I love him. He's a good boy. Okay, what have we got? Option. Let's get out our cavalry. Get them up there as quick as possible. Archers. Return the archers. Play the archers. Okay. Do we want to get... Yeah, we might as well just go all in here. Get some... And use that. And let's see how many of these we can get all... Yep, speed it up. So they get there to help the tree. Get in there. Help our tree. Okay, I think we have it. The tree is fighting the boss. Let's see how... It'll be interesting to see how much he can actually do, but I love him. The hookah hucker. Bridge 4, I reckon we'll put down here just as a bit of a soak. We might throw some archers up here to support our tree. Done. Are they going to even make it, or are they just going to die? I think they're just going to die. Yeah, that was ineffective, but the tree got it. Alright, I love the tree. Tribal Chief, Protective Light. I think we just want to keep getting the chieftains. Like, go into that tribal. Lean hard. Lean hard. Random event. Meaningful donation. Donations accepted. If you care for the less fortunate, please contribute. You observe a charity group collecting donations in the village square. You wouldn't have bothered if they were asking for money, but they are only accepting items like food and clothing that are genuinely helpful. Doing a good deed would not be a bad idea. Well, I don't even think we can eat the food, can we? You can no longer gain food. So let's remove a round of food. And we can either enhance a card or remove the card. Oh, okay. Let's enhance. Can we enhance our tree? Yeah, tree. Let's do it. Okay. You were just making conversation, but he took you very seriously. Before you could stop him, he fulfilled your request. What started as a donation ended up as a transaction, but at least it wasn't a bad deal. Awesome. Alright. Relic acquisition. This is... Yep, we know how that works. It's just the first time we've come across it for some reason. Okay. We can pick... Both these pathways are essentially the same. Because they both wind up with... This is the one with the most choice. So we can either go random or the fire. So I guess we go to the top. What do we get? Spiked armor. Increase your commander's attack damage by 10. Cool. I mean, nothing too shabby. Random event. The mystical clinical trial. You read a notice on the cluttered bulletin board in the tavern filled with all sorts of information. Are you yearning for a new elixir? 1. Potential booster. Safety not guaranteed. Continuous after effects. No reward. Unleashes your potential if successful. 2. Invigorating tonic. Safe option for cowards. Safe environment. Pointless. Health improvement. Gotta love that marketing there. Golden pill. Grant 1 attack to ally units when an ally commander's health is below half. Oh, that's some risky biz. I kind of love it though. Let's play on the edge. Alright, golden pill. We can take 1 hit and we die. You confidently took the recruitment notice and participated in the testing of the golden pill, and the results were horrific. You vomited until there was nothing left in your stomach but air, completely exhausting yourself. However, once the pain subsided, you felt a powerful strength take hold of your body. It was something you never wanted to do again, but it seems it was worth it. We definitely need to find a way to heal. Well, we do have the rest area up here, so I think that's probably what we do need to do. Although we get the additional bonus of that damage while we're lower, so... ooh, What is going on here? Hunchback Malform. So these grant drunk to all nearby units. Oh god, so receives 50% additional. Okay, and a crystal vein, gain 1 mana. Oh, those berserkers are the guys that gave us all kinds of trouble. Alright, let's see how we go. Let's put him back into our deck. Return him. Put him back into deck. And I guess we might as well. We kind of want to get to these crystal veins, so let's go the long distances here. Charge! Oh, they just get to walk through them too. That is super rude. And they have just decimated me, haven't they? Jeez. Okay, boom. Oh, I like this. Deploy two. Draw 2 cards. So I can then return that to hand. Do that again. We're just getting all the boys on the table here. Who are we most worried about? Let's get a bridge 4 over here. And let's go... probably as many of these guys as we can, hey? Because those guys are a problem. Let's see. Okay, we're charging on up. This boy's going to get drunk. Drunk tribal chief. That's a problem. Forgot that they could just walk through it and didn't have to... Should have seen... I saw it coming and I didn't pay any attention to it. Do we just throw out our... We probably should just throw out our altar as a bit of a... Yeah, just a wall, so to speak, to kind of stop us. Stop us taking damage. In theory, they should attack that first. And then we could just go a few... I guess we need... Yeah, do we want the cavalry as well? Why not? Charge. Let's do it. Yeah, that's working nicely. Kind of a bit of a buffer. We don't have a lot of health, so... nice. And we've got one of the crystal veins. We're going for the next one. Chieftain. As always. Draw 2. I love this loop. I know I keep saying it, but I love this loop of being able to bounce them. I need more of the bouncy boys, though. Which is... Let's go the draw. Where's my... Is that a draw 2? Yep. Bridge 4. And... God, I'm getting out so many troops. Let's just keep it going. Right, just keep it going. What about... Let's make these guys stronger. Okay, and we're in. There we go. Got him. Alright. Money, food. Can't collect it though, so I didn't get a food there because of this thing. That is annoying. Okay, so can be enhanced an unlimited number of times. Oh, I can see that as an absolute powerhouse of a build. We're not going to do it though. I want to, but we're not going to do it. We're leaning tribal. We said we're going tribal. We're just going the numbers. Throw the boys. Alright. God, restore health by 30%. Yeah, let's get some, gives us a couple of extra hits that we can take. Random battle, strong battle, shop. Let's go this way. Okay. Yep. Ooh, what are spiders? This is the first time we've fought spiders. Attacking a unit restricts their movement for 1 turn. Huh. Okay. Let's see what's going on. Yeah, nice. This is where we want to be. And I guess, boom. Maybe we just get all these guys moving up fast. Let's do that. Attack! Get in there. Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Those spiders are doing some damage. Ooh. Don't love that you just did that thing. Okay, draw 2. Keep the draw go. Got all the tribals out. Similar to last time, I reckon we put a tree. Let's put a tree here. And throw out some militia archers up here to get some range going. And we might as well have some ground ones too. Yeah, cool. The tree... Whoa, he's getting wailed on, isn't he? Okay, more. Give me all the cards, all the choices. It's almost getting to the point where we just need more spots to be able to actually play them. Which is great. I mean, fantastic, right? Let's go, boom, get some horsies, some extra archers. Now we could use our 2 to put in a assassin. I just don't think it's worth it. Let's hold on to that. Tree's up and about. Okay, so as long as he survives to become the tree, gets all his health back. God, tree's great. Love the tree. The Ents are marching. Boom. Keep that going without just endless peons there. Let's get some bridge 4. Bridge 4. And let's buff bridge 4. There we go. Maybe I should have buffed the tree, but God, he just soaks it, doesn't he? Yeah, we got this. Next turn, and it's checkmate. Okay, I mean, we're kind of just overplaying it out here, but let's just throw them in. And let's put some speed on all these boys to get them up into the battle. Yep, there we go. 17 gold. Obtain food. Can't get the food. That's really starting to wear, isn't it? Okay, what do we got? Gain. Well, that won't help us. Free placement can be summoned. Oh, don't love it. Focus fire for 2 turns. Restrict the move. I'm going to skip. I don't think I want any of them. I think our deck's getting too cluttered otherwise. We just really want to double down to those tribals. Shopping. Okay, we see a tribal. Love a tribal. That's what we want. But what do we got over here? Because we've got 200, so we can kind of buy one thing. Choose 1 tactics card from your deck. When obtained, the selected card is always drawn first. Gain 1 gold each time your commander takes damage. Restore 5 health to your commander each time you consume a food. None of those are going to be useful to me. So we definitely want the tribal. Bought that. That's not bad either. From your draw pile. Yeah, let's grab that. A little bit of choice is never going to hurt. Alright. Oh, whoops. I should have removed a card too. I had the money to do that. I think our health's okay. Let's enhance. What can we enhance? As we said, we're going the tribals pretty heavy, so what's that do? Draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's pretty good. Gain mana. That just makes him free. Free. I mean, that's always good, but Shaman? Deploy send 2 to the top of the draw pile. That's pretty good. I mean, I could have the other chief free as well. That doesn't hurt. Keeps it all very cheap. I think I want to have the 2 draw. More draw the better in my mind. Because the other card that does the 2 draw is fantastic. So now we've got 2 options of that. And we're up to Shelob. Let's go, Spider Lady. Alright, so Parasitic Spider summon 1 spider when a unit is killed. That's a problem. Okay. Volcano Keeper. Well, we know the process we're running. This hasn't changed at all in this run, I don't think. Our layout that we've had access to, which is a bit disappointing, but okay, we are. What do we want? We want probably him back to hand. Okay. I'll put 1 here and 1 over here. Yeah. You know what? Let's spend it and let's just kind of give us the best chance we can to kind of do a bit of damage to these guys. I like their little glowing legs. God, even with the buff, they're still tanking us. That is... I think this might be over for us, guys. Oh, but we got the tree. Savior of all things. I think the tree might be the only thing that'll keep us in this. Let's get some cavalry in and just try and charge it. Wow. Okay. We are in some trouble. Bridge 4, maybe? It's in our draw pile here. Ah, he's expensive. Let's do... Bridge 4. We really need our chieftain back out. I should have picked him, but he was just expensive. Okay. Jesus. It's getting worse, guys. It's getting worse. The only thing that's going to save me is if my tree comes into play. Which means I just need as many tribals out on the field to die as possible. I thought the tree was going to be in the way. The tree is not in the way. Let's go with... draw 2 cards, really. That's what we're going to need. Hopefully we can... Nah, didn't get something that would actually make a difference there. I guess Bridge 4, throw them in. Hope that... No, we do not want that. Hope that we can kind of get these spiders before they kill Richard. Nah. We did! Good game. A B? A B? That's disappointing. Alright, we leveled up though. Let's see how that looks. New cards unlocked. Okay. Cool. Gain spark catalyst. Alright, I'm liking some of these mechanics that we're getting here. Relics, yep. So these are unlocked for the run, I assume. Let's... Oh, new faction. Hell yes. Dwarves? Dwarves. Please tell me the dwarves. We want to play some dwarves. Hell yes. Look at him. No eyes or mouth. That's the way a beard should look. That's a proper beard. What do we got? So, okay. Different relic we can start with. Okay, so a cavalry build. I see. And can we change? No, we can't change what's here. But we can change our relic. So we can't change that starting deck by the look of it. And the dwarf boys. Okay. Very cool. Very cool. Alright. Thanks for staying with me, guys. This is Sidequest Gaming. As I said, we played through a little bit, saw where our run went. Unfortunately, the spider took us out. But fortunately, we did figure out how to fix up some of those graphics, which is great. It just required a few restarts. Thank you for spending the time with me. As always, please like, subscribe. I know you hear it from everyone, but it does really make a difference. It's the only way the channel will grow. It's the only way I can keep doing this content. If there's anything particular you'd like to see from me, please put it in the comments below. And in particular, if you like seeing me continue on playing those the game from our initial first impressions, please let me know, because I'm more than happy to do a few more of these. As always, have a fantastic day. Catch you in the next one. See ya!